Fellow farmers, this is Wade from KFarmhouse bringing you our another midweek war recap. I just don't know how to say it, but that's what it is. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this is against a clan named xplod. They don't know how to spell. I hope they're probably a product of the American school system. So there you go. But anyway, it was really looking scary, squirrely for a while. We were down a good bit at one point. Let's see if we can. You can't really tell here, but there was I wish it would give you what the score is after each attack. But there was a point where we were down by quite a bit, and luckily we got everybody in to get their attacks done, and got the war win. Won on percentage. Won pretty comfortably too. In the end, won by over 2%, even though we tied. So let's go ahead and look at some attacks. The first one we're going to look at is from Bitz, and Bitz does a Goboho. This can be kind of a weird base because of the layout and where the town hall is situated. But Bitz starts here, just setting this funnel. A big wide funnel you have to set up. Can be kind of weird with the way the defense is on the outside, but Bitz had a good plan and was able to get the 3-star. CC troops come out, poison down on them. Barb Kings said, I'm gonna go for a walk over here, I'll check you guys later. So he's rolling through, pops the bowlers right here. Because the wall wrecker probably did not get as deep as Bitz wanted. So Bitz has 3 heals and a freeze. One good thing, that Archer Queen comes over here and gets this Inferno Tower, which really helped out this attack in the end. I don't know if this attack if he would have been able to finish this attack if that Archer Tower, or if that Inferno Tower hadn't have gone down. So last hill goes down in this one area around the Wizard Tower. Didn't really even need it. And one interesting thing when you finish watching this attack, swags a freeze here. The Barb King actually is still up at the end of the attack, which you don't see very often. Usually that's one of the more common troops to go down is the Barb King, but this giant and these archers come over to deal with him, and he just says no thank you and takes all them out. And we'll speed it up here a little bit. As you can see, he is still around at the end of this attack, so something unusual you don't see every day. So there you go. Good job there, Bitz. The next one is from Money B. Money B does a good old-fashioned Witchslap. I remember, Lord, when that's what everybody was doing at one point before they nerfed witches. Witches with healers on the side, and then witches down the middle. Witchers. You can tell I've been watching Netflix too much lately. Anyway, Wall Wrecker comes down. Going to help get into the core of this base. I think it goes a long way too. So, nice funnel set up. Lord, look at all those skeletons on that Barb King. He's thinking, oh crap. It's like when you're wrestling all your nephews or something, and you're strong enough for 2 or 3 of them, but when there's 10 of them, you really can't do anything. So, Wall Wrecker's getting pretty deep in this base, all things considered. Here comes a heal and a rage. Bowlers out of the Wall Wrecker here, and it's going to tear up this base. The healers do a nice job of staying with the witches on the side. That can always be a problem when you do this style of attack. That can be really annoying, like there, when that healer decides it wants to go over here and get killed by everything. So Still has the Archer Queen, still has some witches left. The Archer Queen's going to come over here and take some stuff out, but in the end, it's going to be this group of witches and skeletons that finish the attack off. And luckily, probably, because this attack takes a long time, luckily for Money B, one of those witches decides it's going to tail off and go get that builder hut, which could have been a problem, but it wasn't in the end. So those witches are still, the skeletons are pounding on the wall. They're going to get in there eventually. Let's speed that up a little bit with the healers. There you go. The skellies finally got in. They're not going to, there's just too many for that Tesla. And then they'll take out this bomb tower here. So, really nice. I love the old school Witchslap. Haven't seen one of those in quite a while. So, good job there, Money B. Next, we're going to look at TquilaMockinbrd. TquilaMockinbrd does a Bowitch. Old tried and true. With giants out in front. Let's see, what angle? Okay, there it is. Trying to figure out what angle the funnel was going to be. So here come the giants, here come the witches, and here come the bowlers. With the wall wrecker out in front, maybe should have dropped that wall wrecker a little earlier, just to get that funnel set a little bit better for those troops to follow it. That's nitpicking. It'd have been nice to have it's good having this, these squads, this stuff going down the edge here, so it probably helped out in the end. Lots of skeletons on that edge. Balloons under poison. That wall wrecker got a lot deeper than probably what TquilaMockinbrd thought it was going to. You see where they're dropping the heals and the rages. So, probably a little bit deeper than what the plan was. But that worked out okay. Archer Queen's doing her best wall breaker impression right now. You young bucks don't remember the old days where it seemed like every attack the Archer Queen would just felt like shooting up the walls. It happened a lot. They've changed the AI several times over the years to try to mitigate that, but Lord, she used to do that all the time. Giant Bomb takes out the archers. Not a problem. There's not enough left on this base to be too big of an issue. I'll speed it up a little bit. Lots of skellies. Lots of witches. Got a bowler left. That wizard tower could be a problem. It's not going to be because those witches are going to take it out right there. And now that cannon is not going to be effective because the skeletons will distract it. So good job there, TquilaMockinbrd. I love the name. It's one of my favorite books. So it always makes me smile whenever I see your name because I love that book so much. The next one we're going to look at is from Newt Ablet. Newt does a Goboho. I know we saw one earlier, but I hadn't shown Newt in a while, and so I felt like I needed to give Newt a shout out and show one of his attacks. He did good with this attack here. This can be another tricky base because of the funnel. It's a hard funnel to set. Excuse me, hard funnel to set with the way the base is laid out with all those open areas. Unfortunately, the Barb King does decide he's going to walk, but the Archer Queen goes into the core, is able to get the Archer Queen, so she'll be taken out here in a minute once she stops targeting the Inferno Tower. So the Archer Queen is gone. Probably could have put the poison on those balloons instead of the dragon just to save them. Because that was a problem. Hogs come down, large mass of hogs, nice pathing set up. One more heal left. Had some hogs for the back end. It's not going to be a problem here. the balloons are still up, believe it or not, which is kind of crazy. And I think, oh, no, they got taken down. Wow, that one little archer took out those balloons. That's funny. Not that I don't think those balloons would have been fast enough to take out any of these troops, but that would have been funny anyway. So good job there, Newt. Good attack. We have 2 more we're going to look at. We're going to look at 4 ink on number 13. And 4 ink does what's all the rage right now in Clash, Town Hall 11 and up, which is a Queen Walk hybrid attack. Miners and Hogs. One thing I try to do a little bit of education with these attacks too. And one thing I do want to show on this attack is just, a little be careful here. And I'll show you what in a minute. So, hits the Tesla farm. Puts down a rage to keep the Archer Queen up. She'll take all this stuff out in a minute. I'm still not used to the Santa Claus skin yet for the Barb King. So I'm like, what is that on top of him? What does that look? I never, because I came back and didn't see those recently. So lots of expos. That Archer Queen's just humming along. So one thing that 4 ink does, just a mild criticism, that's all, because that it was a 3-star anyway, is he was a little late on the Hog miner deployment, which and these Hogs got taken out because the CC troops didn't get dealt with quick enough. So, but I'm still waiting. I forget when exactly it happens. So here come the troops. You want to drop your Hogs a little bit quicker than your miners, because the Hogs are slower. And so you just want to make sure that they're getting in there at the same time, so that they're both benefiting from the heal spells. That's the only criticism I have of this attack. So please don't take it as this attack wasn't good. It was a great attack, and specifically because it did 3-star. But you just want to be careful and not let your troops, the whole point of the Miner Hog attack is to keep them together and to keep them masked up, so that the heal spells are working on both groups. And when you don't do that, when you don't drop your Hogs first, the miners can get out ahead of them a little bit and can be a problem. But as you can see, it was still a 3-star, so please don't take that as negativity. It's just trying to, do education for others that like myself. I'm going to be doing this attack soon, in a few weeks, once my heroes get done. So I want to be good at it too. So great job, 4 ink. I love the attack. I can't wait to use that one. In, good Lord, a month, when my heroes are done. So the last one we're going to look at is number 3, and this is from Knights of Knee, and the Knight of Knee, and he yelled at me after he did this attack and said this better be on the recap video. So it is Knee, and here we go, setting the funnel with the Mass Yeti. It's a weird little base layout, kind of odd. Those Yetis are interesting. I just don't know what to make of them. He's going to quad quake here in a minute. Drop those earthquakes and open up once he gets in here. There go the Yeti mites. Opens up that section now. I mean, look at this section here. Pops the Grand Warden ability to protect them from the Giga Bomb or whatever it is. Had the wall wrecker helping out. That's what was getting them through the wall, was the wall wrecker. But look at all these Yetis that are left. The still has the Royal Champion. She's going to come down here, pops that ability, and she's going to come down here and finish out the rest of this stuff. So, really nice, the rest of the defense is here. A couple of Yetis left. Actually, there's a bunch of them left. Still has an ice golem, too. That's pretty wild. You don't see that too often. All 4 heroes. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 Yetis. So, really nice job here. Once this attack got going, it really wrecked the base up. So, great job, Knight. Now, just getting this stuff cleaned up over here. And that is a 3-star. I want to it was great having an exciting war. I get nervous. I'm the kind, I would rather, when my favorite team is playing, I would rather beat someone by 30 points than have a great close game, because I bite my nails. I stopped biting my nails about 3 years ago, and anytime it's close like that, it makes me want to bite my nails. So I prefer something that's a little bit easier on my anxiety, but still great to get a win nonetheless. Good job, everybody. I don't think we have anything going on this weekend in terms of league wars or anything like that, so it's going to be pretty simple. And so look forward to a nice, easy weekend. Anyway, this is Wade from KFarmhouse, wishing all you farmers the best. And clash on, everybody.